It's Wednesday night. You know what that means. It's time for some AEW Dynamite. I am the JamSaw. With me, as always, is my broadcast partner, Brock Redhead. How you doing tonight, Brock?
Well, shit.
No, shit is on
We're on.
SmackDown. We have quality on AEW.
Okay. Well, I'm excited because we are coming down to the wire. The end of the month. We are looking at all
In,
in,
baby.
my guy.
Yeah, you got to go in before you go out.
Oh, well, that's true.
Yeah, I know. I always speak the truth, unlike a certain someone who's only right twice per day.
My God. All right, so who do we got?
We have right now looking at Penelope Ford choking out Julia Hart, Anna Jay getting to her feet, and Harley Cameron breaking up that submission. Oh, and getting her nose busted open, it looks like.
Awesome.
This is just a fatal four-way of the TBS division.
Love it.
Harley going for that kendo. Blammo taking it to Julia.
Love it.
Oh, she disarmed her. I don't know about you, man, but I'm like kind of. It sucks because like I was already tired of Charlotte, but I'm kind of tired of fucking Becky right now too. And she just came back, and I'm already tired of her. Yeah.
Huh.
I don't like her heel shit. She's very whiny. It just annoys me. I just feel like, go back home and fuck Seth.
But that's a win-win for Seth.
With her working?
I mean, when working, yes, and then go home and... Whew.
I don't know. I find there's much better fish in that pond than Becky.
Ooh, nice. Nice.
I mean, you got Rhea, you got Zelina Vega, you got Tiffy Time.
Damn right, you got Tiffy Time. Chelsea Green
even, yeah. Although
nice
I'm
rolling.
not a big fan of that fucking sparkle mask. Ugh, so annoying.
No. Oh! Catch her off the rebound.
Oh yeah, bam!
Nice.
Annecy knock you out. In real life, though, Anna Jay and Harley Cameron have been tearing it up as tag team partners, man. She did this maneuver where Anna Jay was laying down. She took Penelope Ford's face, stuck it in Anna's ass, and then Anna was like kind of kicking her in the head with her feet. I
saw that.
It was amazing.
I thought I was dreaming.
Like, it should have been me.
Yeah.
Harley howling out to the crowd on the outside, taking out her partner.
Yep. Nice.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Just trying to stretch, make sure she stays limber. Ford just drilling the hell out of Hart. Oh, code breaker.
Come on now. Yep, nice.
Nice, baby. Yeah.
Ah, Jesus.
I keep telling you, it's JamSaw, man. I know I got a beard, but I don't have the long hair. I don't walk on water.
Yep.
I wish I could turn water to wine.
We all do.
Not a big fan of fish. If I was
fish.
Jesus, I would have like made chicken wings.
Chicken wings at the Last Supper.
Yep. Chicken wings
Oh.
and beer, baby.
Yeah. And boom.
Goes the dynamite here on Wednesday nights.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yep, you're right, my friend, and that's your first one.
Oh, no. See. You were contemplating if I was right, but I wasn't. So
No, you were. You were 100% right.
I'm pretty sure I wasn't 100%.
112%.
It seems like a lot. It seems like you're giving me too much credit on that one.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of taking away from your next right. It's going to be like a 90 or a 78 or % right.
Oh, I thought they were double teaming. Should have been me. Ah!
Oh, Julia took down Ford.
All right, I think we need to talk about real life AEW.
What about? How phenomenal it is?
Is Pontiac Penny's going to use her backstage politics against Toni Storm?
I don't know, man. I think it's just going to be a really decent match. I don't think she's going to get the big one. I think Toni, there's too much goodwill and power on Toni right now. Unless Toni wants some time off. That's always a possibility too. She might need some time off or something. That's the only way I see her dropping the title.
Then where does she go from there? Where does Pontiac go from there?
Well, she's still like holding the TBS title, so she's still ruling that division. So I guess like she'll face some new TBS challengers. Maybe Julia Hart. I don't think she's faced Julia Hart yet. Or Penelope Ford or Megan Bayne.
Okay.
And there's a new woman that got hired too. I can't remember her name, but I just saw last week she got onboarded. I haven't even looked her up on CC yet.
Nice. Oh, never mind.
Harley's just gonna let it happen and see where it goes.
Smart. Let them beat the fuck out of each other.
Yeah, but if you're not paying attention, then you get hit behind by Penelope Ford with a stunner.
Beautiful rolling stunner.
Oh, Anna.
What's better, a rolling stunner or a backpack stunner?
I don't know. Both of them have some pretty good momentum behind them. Oh, Anna. Taking her down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the girls are pretty.
Hey,
yeah, like he said. Oh, huge kick. Goes for the cover. Anna breaks it up. Nice. Oh, misted. And the mist doesn't stay like paint or anything, though. That's kind of shitty.
Yeah.
Boom. Uh-oh.
Yep.
Sledgehammered right in the guts. Oh, fuck!
Cover.
Didn't even know her. 2,
oh, hey, yo.
3. Yeah, all it took was a javelin hammer to the fucking face to take out Ford, and then she was able to get that cover.
Damn.
Man, I wish they did a playback on that one. But feel free, folks, to rewind a couple seconds, watch her throw that hammer like a javelin right into Penelope Ford's face and score that victory. Yeah. Up next, we have a qualifier match to see if the Hurt Syndicate can retain their number one contenderships against the Young Bucks, who last week beat another team to advance forward to this match.
Bucks beat FTR.
That's right. That's right. You were rooting for FTR. So who are you going to root for tonight?
I gotta go with Hurt Syndicate.
Oh, surprise. I thought you were going to go with the Young Bucks because you know that by voting for the Hurt Syndicate, you've just doomed them. It's
No,
the
I believe
the Danhausen effect.
I believe that MJF's presence will negate that of the curse that you cursed on me 5 seasons ago.
No, we'll see. We'll see. The night is early. Now we're talking indeed, lady in the front row. Nice. Benjamin taking him to task. Couple of suplexes, not quite enough to keep him down.
Mm-hmm.
Boom.
I always said that Shelton Benjamin was always my favorite, one of my favorite IC champions.
I agree. I was a big fan of Team Angle back in the day.
Oh, yes. Oh, nope.
I mean, Shelton's done pretty good with the Hurt Business / Syndicate.
What if he had the hype of the Hurt Syndicate when he like after his stint with Team Angle? Would he have been like, how big would he be right now if he had this hype back after Team Angle?
Man, he could have together, both of them. Like Bobby could have gone after a world title. Shelton could have kept holding on to the mid card, and they'd be tag champs. They could have run the place. Ooh.
Damn.
You gotta give the Bucks credit. They love using the ropes to their advantage.
That's true.
Matthew Jackson now in the ring with Shelton, trying to stir things up. Oh, nice kick.
Nice.
Not gonna let him tag in Bobby.
Nope. There you go.
Tossing him right into that turnbuckle.
Come on now.
Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Nice splash.
So this past weekend, folks, we were unfortunately told that R-Truth was released. So starting Friday, in honor of one of JamSaw's favorite comedic roles, R-Truth will be hired full-time on Friday Night SmackDown.
Nice. And every week he'll wrestle Little Jimmy. So it'll just be R-Truth in the ring, wrestling Little Jimmy.
That's right. Giving him the roses that he deserves.
Indeed.
Nice.
Nice, baby. Do, 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 do.
Hey. In front of the ref, too.
Just getting him back in the ring. That's all.
Okay.
That ref is a little confused. Not sure how to get to the ground. Oh, float over. Oh, didn't quite finish it. There you go. Tagging in Bobby Lashley.
Come on.
Double shoulder block, keeping him in the ring. Driving feet into his guts. Not going to let his brother in.
How would R-Truth talk with Rick Boogs?
What do you mean by, like, how would he talk with him?
No, sorry. How would Santino talk with Rick Boogs? Like, if they just
Mr. Boogers. He's a Ricky Boogers.
Ricky the Boogers.
No, not just Ricky Boogers. Baba Boogers.
Oh my god. Oh.
I tell you one time, it's very nice. Oh, should not have showboated. Bobby Lashley don't take kindly to that kind of action.
Nope.
Boom. It's stupid.
Yeah,
I was in 2K24 recording this, and on the first screen, and it goes, "Oh, here's a locker code for the fucking faction bullshit. Go try to put it in." So I went into 2K25 and I tried to put it in. It goes, "The code's not valid." I'm like, you told me in the other game to put this in, and it says for 2K25. It's not like I was punching it into the wrong thing. Why is MVP getting ejected? This is some bullshit. MVP did nothing wrong.
Yeah, well, okay, 25.
Going for that cover. Not quite.
No. Oh, MVP was just ejected.
Well, I think Brock is getting a little bit of internet lag.
Oh, Lord. It's what I do, folks. Welcome to America.
Because you were like, oh, MVP got ejected. I'm like, he already walked up the ramp, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I already bitched
America.
about that. I said, this is some bullshit.
Listen, maybe I'm not the problem.
Oh, it's your Spectrum internet?
Listen, we don't talk about my Spectrum.
Well, you got to be on there somewhere, bud.
That's what my dad said. Ooh. Damn.
Here we go. Bobby is groggy. He's calling for it. Super kick. Going for that cover. Shelton not going for the save. 1, 2. Ooh.
He knew. Because he knew.
A 2. Tag team wrestling. Nothing about SmackDown.
We'll talk about that later.
Ooh. Slamming him down on his back and tagging a fresh Shelton Benjamin. Or as Hulk Hogan calls him, Benjamin Shelton. If you're going to talk about someone in an interview, at least get their fucking name right, Hulk.
I was getting annoyed with... So speaking of talking during an interview, I was getting annoyed with... what the fuck was his name at Saturday Night Main Event? Jesse Ventura? Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I was never a fan of Jesse, to be honest.
Like when Priest walked out of the cage, he's like, "Why would you do that?" And
to win? It's like,
you
fucking idiot.
You could tell that Michael Cole was doing everything he could to save it. He was like, "Well, you can do that. That's a part of the rules." He goes, "But it's such a coward way to do it." He's like, "Yeah, but Jesse, you can do that." He goes, "Why wouldn't you just climb out top of the cell like a normal man?" And he was like, "Jesse, can we like shut the fuck up?" Like he's talking to the sibling of your friend that they bring because they don't want to be home alone, so they bring him to the wrestling party. And they were like, "Oh, we're gonna watch this," and he's like, "Yeah, it's the reason why we're here. Shut the fuck up."
Yep.
And then they just bitch the whole time.
Yep. That's why I've only gone to wrestling shows with my daughter and a couple of friends.
Stupid.
Only take people that are fans or a child who can make a fan.
Yep.
It was actually sweet. Once, like 2 years ago, my daughter asked for her birthday to be taken to a local wrestling show, and it was like, oh, right in the feels. You got it, baby. Anything you want. Ooh, cheap victory by the Young Bucks. Yeah, this will not stand, though. I don't put up with Schma's victories. So next week, we're going to see a no DQ tornado tag between these two teams to see who will be facing the Outrunners at the All Out pay-per-view in London.
Of course.
A horse is a horse, of course.
Oh my god. What the fuck does that mean?
A horse is a horse, of course, unless that horse, of course, is the fabulous Mr. Ed. You never heard of Mr. Ed?
I have heard of Mr. Ed. I'm not that young, my guy.
Yeah.
I know.
You mean
I know Ed.
Okay. All right, good. We're on a similar wavelength, at least.
Are you of the similar wavelength to know that what the fuck is that cat?
Felix
what the fuck?
cat?
Hold up.
Or Fritz
No, not
the cat?
Felix the cat. Nope.
Heathcliff?
It was like a cursed black cat. And what the fuck is it? It was a movie back in the 50s or 60s. The president.
That darn cat?
Yes, that darn cat. Yeah.
Yeah, when you said 50s or 60s, I was like, okay, that Disney movie, that darn cat.
Yes, that darn cat. Where they thought it was cursed and it just was a black cat minding his own fucking business.
And the other one that I like too is shit, I can't remember the name of it, but when the dad turned into it's that shaggy dog.
Oh yeah, with Tim Allen, right?
Well, that was the remake, but there was an original one in like the late 60s, early 70s.
Wasn't the original the one that had that part where he was the shaggy dog? He was running out the door and he just smacked the shit out of that guy.
It could be, man. It's been so long. I remember bits and pieces. But I do remember, if I'm not mistaken, the guy who played that shaggy dog was the original dude from the original Herbie movies, who was the driver of Herbie.
Really?
Yep. I don't even think the first Herbie movie was called Herbie. I think it was called The Love Bug.
Yes.
And again, I could be wrong because it was so long ago.
You're always
and I've
wrong.
forgotten more than you'll ever remember. But
oh my god.
Yeah, it's funny. I never really looked at Chris Jericho's Learning Tree logo, but it almost looks like he's got explosive diarrhea. He's like standing there and his arms are out, and then underneath it, it's like blah.
I always look at the attire.
Take a look at that. Doesn't it look like he's like shitting himself?
He does, yes.
Going for that cover. 1, 2. No. No Tootsie Roll Tootsie Pop for Y2J. I'm curious to see what he's going to come up with next. Who's he going to be next? Because it seems like the Learning Tree gimmick in real life is kind of over. He did this thing where he kind of bitched out Big Bill and the Bounty Hunter.
Yep.
And it looks like they were trying to impress him, but I don't think that they're going to succeed. So I'm wondering what he's going to be when he comes back and what kind of faction he's going to align with. Or maybe he'll just go full solo.
Honestly, man, I think it's time that he hangs it up.
Nope, never. Not until he dies, my friend.
Brother,
He's got to die in the ring. That's...
Like I know
That's got to be his legacy, man.
I know he can still do it, but I don't know.
He needs to get at least 10 title reigns. And right now he's the Nueve. He's got up to 9. He needs at least one more title.
Would he break Cena at that point?
Well, I mean, Cena won the same title multiple times. Jericho's going after different belts.
Right. Would he break Ric Flair? Because Rick holds.
Well, again, Ric Flair. They were only counting.
No. But
WWE
I'm talking Rick's total career.
I don't know. It's possible. It's possible, but I don't think that's what he's really what he really wants to go after. Like he appreciates more the reinventions and the different titles that he's won.
Right. I still say Big Green Strap is the best title out there.
The Big Green Strap?
Yep.
You mean the one they did in fucking like Habibi or wherever, Jihad land?
No. Look it up. The Big Green title.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, it's because you're fucking scared that I'm always. This could be my second right.
No, the best title in the world is the AEW title. The second best is Big Goldie.
It's fucking.
Third best is Winged Eagle.
I knew you were. Yeah, you fucking old fucks always say Winged Eagle. You fucking.
Hey, it's gotta be in the top 3, man.
You marks. You fucking mark. You say I'm a mark. You and Josh said I was a mark. You fuckers always say the same thing. You
we're
old heads
smarts. You're just a mark. Oh, and he's tapping out.
Wow.
Just like
Jericho knows. Jericho knows.
Jericho knows that he only goes after good titles.
Put this shit in the fucking notes. Your commenters know that it's fucking Big Green.
He Jericho'd you again.
Your commenters know it's Big Green.
Nah. Now, if anything, maybe the Pimpomania title. If you guys ever see Game Society Pimps, every once in a while they jump on and do a tournament with bands and stuff. I've enjoyed their shows whenever they put them on. They do some weird shit too, like YouTube versus Twitch.
Now we got Timeless Toni Storm, the only woman to cleanly beat Charlotte Flair.
That's true. She did. But she did lose to Jamie Hayter, who, for some reason tonight, is in her corner, trying to support her against Megan Bayne.
Ooh.
It is a very interesting predicament.
Oh.
That's very close. Oh, Toni over the top.
Nice.
Actually, do you remember the movie Over the Top with Sylvester Stallone? Arm wrestling movie?
No. I'm not a big Sylvester or Arnold fan. I never really got into...
Well,
I get it. That was
big
the
fans of theirs, but right. I mean, their movies were out, and like, I would just watch them because, you know, back then we didn't have like Netflix and like thousands of things to pick from.
Who was the Mount Rushmore of action movie stars back in like the 80s?
Definitely, I would say Sylvester Stallone was up there. Arnold Schwarzenegger, Jean-Claude Van Damme. What's his name? Steven Seagal. I think Bruce Lee too. Like until he passed.
And then his son passed.
And his son passed.
That was a fucking shame.
Yeah, I loved the movie The Crow. I thought he did fantastic. And he did another one too. I think it was called Hard Impact or something like that. It was unfortunate. He could have been a really big star. Who I'm a fan of nowadays, and I pretty much watch anything he's in, is Jason Statham.
Oh yeah, I just watched The Beekeeper a few weeks ago.
Eh? Yeah, I'm gonna be watching. Well, I don't know when exactly. My girls are going away this week, so I'm gonna be solo. So I might watch. I think it's called The Worker or something like that.
The working man.
Working man. Yeah.
Because he's a working man.
Yeah. He's just a blue collar Joe. And then some shit hits the fan, and then he got to kick ass.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched The Meg 2 last night, just because it was leaving Netflix Canada this month, and I was like, might as well watch it. It's got Statham in it. I kind of like half watched it. It was on while I was watching YouTube and shit too. So.
Were you watching Brock Redhead Gaming?
Let's see.
Liar, shut up. Liar.
Hey, I do watch a lot of your stuff. I don't watch all of it. I haven't watched a lot of your football stuff just because I'm not a big football guy.
Right. I actually was thinking about this the other day. When The Last of Us 2 was coming out, you did like a full stream of The Last of Us 1 as a recap or whatever. If they put out a Last of Us 3, are you going to bust through part 1 and 2?
Probably, just to kind of get back up to speed. But what'll happen is when part 3 comes out, it'll be on PlayStation first, and I don't have a PlayStation, so I'll probably play part 1 and 2 on PC. And if I don't stream it, I'll at least record it and upload it, because the quality will be much better than my old versions, and hopefully my gameplay skills will be better.
Right.
Like, I won't die 9 times in the same fucking place, but you never know.
You should do Grounded. You should do Grounded.
Like that 2-player game?
No, Grounded, as in it's the hardest difficulty, and if you die...
Okay. Yeah, no, that's never gonna happen. I'll play normal, but I never play harder difficulties. It's just not for me. I get too easily frustrated, and even on normal, sometimes shit is very... I wouldn't say too difficult, but just frustrating. You get stuck in that loop of doing the same thing over and over again and not realizing that's what you're doing, and then you get pissed off and you're like, look, and all you need to do is turn it off for the day, go the next day, you'll get it the first 9 times out of 10. That's what happens. If you get to a part where you die like 5 times plus, just stop. Walk away, come back another day, and usually you'll get on the first try or 2. Like I remember in the original Last of Us, the gymnasium where the big fucking thing's wandering around. The first time I did that, I fucking died like 10 times, and I was like, I might give up this game here. And I walked away, I came back the next day, got it the first fight.
That was me with part 2 when you were surrounded, when you meet up with Tommy and Joel, and you have to help. Yeah, fuck that. Yay! Megan Bayne! Break her back like Batman!
Boom! Oh, and her friggin' calves hit the barrier.
Oh.
Oh, Bayne, you made a mistake.
Why? Maybe she didn't think she was going to do anything.
Well, she is kind of like an Amazon. Look at the size of her. It's huge. Boom! Here we go. Whoop! Boom! Nice. There it is, folks.
Brock would be proud. Go drag her.
Drag her face across that canvas.
I mean, something would be dragging.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Going for an ankle lock. Oh.
Wow.
I didn't even hear a tap.
Wow. Thomas is on a tear, my guy.
Gets the victory off of an ankle lock. And Hater, she comes to directly. Pretty phenomenal. And in our main event, we have Mark Briscoe going one-on-one against Jack Perry, the scapegoat. Haven't seen Jack Perry in quite some time.
I was gonna say the same thing about Briscoe.
I think I had Briscoe on last month in a match.
Oh,
And
let's
if not last
double
month, then the month
check. Perry was on week 2 of last month.
Perry was?
Yep, he went against Darby Allin.
Oh, was it a triple threat?
No, it was 1-on-1, my guy.
Wow.
I know.
Well, it just goes to show you, so much time passes between like a week 1 of last month and a week 3 of this month that it's easy to forget.
And then Perry was on week 3 of the month prior. So, you know, if you want to give me Timeless Toni Storm.
Nope.
Oh, well.
I'm going to save some oxygen there and say nope to whatever you were just thinking.
Briscoe was used last week 2 of July. My guy.
Okay. So 2 months ago. It fell within my estimate.
And
Blammo!
Briscoe! There you go.
Right into that barrier, but Jack Perry no selling like a motherfucker.
Yep. Nice. Nice.
So who you got for this match? You going for the scapegoat or them boys?
I gotta go with Briscoe. I was rooting for him on TNA with Josh, but again, Josh was pushing certain people, so I really didn't get to see Briscoe run solo because his brother was still alive back then. Rest in peace.
They were just doing tags, right?
Yep.
Oh, rake in the eyes.
Nice. Perry.
Ooh.
But then again, Perry's dad was a phenomenal actor when he was still alive. So, you know, I'm sort of connected to Perry with that aspect. His dad was in Riverdale before he died.
And luchador are not quite the same kind of fortitude necessary.
Right. Still masters of their craft.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I heard that his dad was the dad on Riverdale for Archie, I was like, fucking really?
Yeah.
Oh, good
I remember
God.
more from 90210, but yeah.
Because again, you're fucking old, my guy.
Yeah, that's why I know more than you'll ever remember. Or I forgot more than you'll ever remember. I even forgot that. So there you go. Ooh, kick to the guts.
Oh, shit. Bye-bye. Jeez.
Trying to dismantle him piece by piece in our main event.
Yep.
Knee to the back of your head.
Come on.
Woo! Ooh.
Oh, nice.
Taken out.
Yep. Flip.
Nice. I don't know if you were watching The Handmaid's Tale at all, but that just ended last week, I think was their final episode. It was really good.
I did not watch that, but I did hear that Big Mouth came to an end.
Yeah. Haven't watched any of that yet either.
Me and the wife watched season 1 and bits of 2, but we never really got into it. We did season 1, hence why we finished it, but I don't know. They started getting into, you know, as your body goes through changes, they got really deep into, like, everything, and we were like, oh, God. This is getting, like the popular boy starts having sex with his rug in his bathroom and gets it pregnant and shit, and we're like, oh,
Jesus
God.
Christ.
Bro, like, good on them for running for 4 seasons. Good on them, but it was fucking
4 seasons.
too
Fuck that
much.
shit. Like, look at South Park. They're like 25 seasons. They're
South
probably
Park?
South Park is like the second longest running cartoon, I think. First is Simpsons.
South Park, Simpsons, and Family Guy and American Dad are not my thing.
I don't know. I watched the first bunch of South Park. I liked to say the first 6 or 7 seasons, and then after that, I just tuned out. I remember digging Beavis and Butthead back in the day, though.
Yeah, I could. I can see the appeal of it, but
I am
yeah, now I know.
Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Bunghole. Do you have any TP?
You know, parents, well, now grandparents, but used to be like get on our asses about how could you watch this shit you watch on TV? But yeah, you fuckers watched Ren and Stimpy and shit.
I did, man. That was the best.
Oh my god, you actually watch it now? Shit was fucking terrible.
Well, I mean, I have watched a few episodes. It's not terrible. Like it's well, I mean, I did a lot of drugs when I was a kid. So it was very entertaining when you're high.
Yep.
I should be careful about saying that. I didn't do a lot of drugs. I smoked a lot of weed. I wasn't like strung out on all kinds of fucking shit. But I mean, Ren and Stimpy is perfect for weed because you just smoke some weed and you stare at that screen and you're like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, what's up with powdered toast, man? Quick, man, cling tenaciously to my buttocks. Space madness.
Yak Perry. Oh, he's gonna. Oh, be smart.
See, I always thought of Ren and Stimpy as like adults who grew up watching cartoons that wanted to keep watching cartoons.
Right.
Or the people that were always like would continue watching cartoons and people would tease them for it. And it's like, fine, I'll make my own cartoons that are gonna fuck with your head.
Yeah, people were roasted back in like high school about being like nerds for watching anime and all that type of shit. Now that's like, it's frowned upon not to watch. It's like, yeah, go fuck yourself. I can remember when I went to high school, I was in 10th grade. So this was in 2000. So this was in 2007, I believe. And she was big into Naruto. She was big into Naruto. Like her and her friend group were big into that shit. And they were the ones that wore, you know, the tails to school, the Naruto with the headband and shit. Yeah. And they got picked on so badly, man. It was, again, I was a scrawny kid. I didn't do any sports at that point. It was, I don't know, man. It was terrible. People are terrible to each other.
Yep. That's why I try to avoid people as much as possible.
Yeah.
It's like, the people that I know and I like, I'm good with that. I don't need more people in my life.
Yep. Oh, boom, Briscoe.
Taking him down a peg, now going up to the top rope.
Who got picked on back when you were in high school?
Everybody. I mean, like, back when I was in high school, I fell into more of, like, what I would call the grunge crowd. Because we just, oh, shit, and here we go. Mark Briscoe taking that victory. Anyway, we got picked on a lot, but there were also, like, real nerds that got picked on. Yep. Goths got picked on. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Links in the description. Phenomenal match, as always. As always, phenomenal. Peace.